What is up, guys? Today we're doing a day in the life video. I'm going to be showing you guys exactly what I get up to in an entire day as a 22-year-old high ticket closer. I'm currently out here in Brazil, in Florianopolis. Beautiful island. I've been out here for around 2 weeks now. And in this video, I'm going to show you what the reality actually looks like. What I get up to in a normal day. Today is actually Monday, so I've been taking a couple of calls already in the morning. Me sitting here on my computer in my Airbnb, been taking some calls. Let me show you the computer. Here it is. There we go. Sitting here taking calls and closed one new client so far, and have taken 3 calls so far today. It's not like the craziest start to the day so far, but I have a couple of more lined up later today. And as of right now, I'm just gonna do a bit of like back-end work, help out some of the guys inside of my inner circle, which is basically my coaching program where I help guys get into remote sales, you know. So for those of you guys who don't know, what I do is I basically just work for influencers. I work for other people online that have a big following, people that sell courses, coaching programs and things like that, and I basically just sell their coaching programs for them. So think about it like this: when you go on like YouTube and Instagram and you see people that advertise like, I can help you make money online with drop shipping, fitness coaches, whatever it is, those people are basically the people that I partner up with, and I'm basically the guy who would call you if you apply to join one of their coaching programs, answer your questions, and basically just enroll you into the program. That's what I do, you know. So I do that. I work for another business owner and do sales for them. And I also have my own coaching program where I help guys basically do what I do. You know, I teach how I make multiple 6 figures at 22 years old with remote sales and help guys get really good results. We're having a lot of guys inside of there that are crushing it right now. They're making a lot of money and they're landing roles very quickly. So I'm gonna be doing some work, helping out some people inside of my community. For the next probably like an hour or so. Right now it's like around 11 a.m. here. So I'm gonna be doing that, and then gonna be heading out for getting some sun, maybe going down to the beach. I live pretty close to the beach over here. And also need to go and get some steaks, you know, get stacked up on the steak and some eggs, and we'll see if I find something else.
The aerospace industry here. But obviously it's a very slow process, this engineering world, with long cycles, and it's a very close world. So it's been tough.
Come on, so that's really it. So we'll stay in touch. I'll send you over those videos I was talking about, and then we'll just reconnect once you feel like you're ready to do it. So I just wrapped up another sales call, and this call went really well. This guy was a perfect fit for the program, but he unfortunately didn't have the money to be able to do it. He wanted to do it, but we couldn't figure it out. Like, he couldn't make it work financially because he was in a very tight spot. So it kind of sucks when you have those calls. You know, you speak with someone like really have this like huge amount of potential. And it's something that you will also notice when you get into remote sales, like if you're a remote closer, remote seller, whatever you're doing, that you sometimes speak with people that have all this potential, you really want to help them out, but they simply can't afford it. So what we did is basically just laid out a plan for him, like how he's going to save up the money to be able to do it. Laid out like some clear next steps for him, like exactly like how he's going to go about getting the money, and then he's going to come back in the future. I'm confident he's going to come back and crush it with the program. So good stuff. This was my last call now in the morning, and then I'm gonna head out, get some stuff done. So I'll bring you guys with me, and I'm actually sitting here in like this kind of awkward corner here because there's like this super hot in my apartment because like the AC out there isn't really working, and I'm out here in Brazil. It's like 30 degrees Celsius. I don't know what that is in Fahrenheit for you guys in the US, but it's like super hot. So I'm sitting here, I have the AC from the bedroom in here, so cooling it down while I'm sitting here taking my calls and stuff. Gonna down these 4 slonkers right here. This is the secret to becoming a 10K per month closer, is just drinking raw eggs. It's gonna make you so much more productive. Honestly, like it actually helped me a lot starting to just drink raw eggs because I save so much time doing so. Instead of having to like cook between calls, do the dishes and things like that, I actually have a cleaner that comes, but still, like instead of having to like prepare food and actually like cook and things like that, just drink the eggs, get more energy, feel better, all that stuff. So I'm gonna down these right now. Let's get it. And before you think that's weird and like disgusting, try it out for yourself. It's honestly not that bad, as long as you get like the good quality eggs, you know. Because in some places where I've been to, for example in Spain, it was pretty hard to find good quality eggs. Here in Brazil, they actually have some really high quality, like organic, pasture-raised eggs that I'm getting, so really good stuff. But yeah, anyways, it's really good to be out here because I don't really know too many people out here in Brazil, so I'm really just like super locked in all the time. You know, I'm super just dialing on my calls, doing everything I need to do to get better every single day, just like learning about new like sales principles, figuring out like how I'm gonna get to the next level, finding new offers for the people that I work with inside my inner circle. Everything is just like really focused on around like work, which is good because I've been traveling now recently for the last couple of months, like a lot of back and forth. I was in Sweden, I was in Spain, I was in Buenos Aires, Argentina, Colombia. It's been like all over the place. And it's fun to travel, you know, and just like go around and like still make money doing so, like, which I'm really, really grateful to be able to do, just go around and make money. But at the same time, it's also really hurts your focus, you know, and I really like to just be dialed in, just like sit there and just work on the main thing, like having that big kind of goal that you're just like shipping away on and just being only focused on that one thing. I think that's helping me a lot, especially now when it's getting closer to like 2025, new year, all that stuff. It's good to really best like be alone, dial in, focus on my goals, and also setting out some like plans for next year. So quick reflection for you guys. I'll see you soon when I get out there. All right, so we're out there now. This is the building that I live in, and man, the sun is strong out there, but it's really, really nice. I miss being in the sun, you know, because the first days when I got there, it was super like rainy and cold and things like that. So it's nice to be out there. And they have these like scooters that I literally been like living on, you know. I got like a month-long pass on those, you know, like electric scooters. I can't see one right now, but I'm gonna find one and then cruise around on that for a bit, go to the store, buy a bunch of steak and things like that. And they actually have a really good steak out there as well. So that's one of the best things about being here, like down in like Argentina and Brazil. Like the steaks are so freaking juicy and good. And then obviously the sun and also the beaches, you know. That's probably one of the things I've liked the most about being here in Brazil is just like how close I'm always to the beach, you know. I'll show you guys in just a second. I'm gonna go down to the beach right now, and it's so nice always just being close to the beach, being able to literally like at any time go down, hop in the water, get grounded, you know, all that good stuff, and also just get a nice tan going at all times, you know. I feel like when you're tanned, you always just feel better and life becomes better, you close more deals. At least that's what I've seen, you know. When I'm more tanned, I have more energy and I perform better in sales as well. So right, we're down here by the water now. The beach is a bit further along this way, but I have to say, like, Florianopolis, Brazil has to be one of the best places I've ever been to. It's like insanely nice out here. Just like check out this view over here, and I'll show you guys in like a later clip in this video, like the beaches that I went to before. Like the beaches out here are absolutely beautiful, you know, and the people are really nice as well. And one cool thing is they have these like workout stations pretty much everywhere. You know, when you go around, there's like pretty much one of these like every 500 meters or like 1 kilometer, you know. There's one of these like workout things, you know. We can do like pull-ups, dips, all that stuff. So that's really nice as well. Here you can see this is like the center that I'm in right now, and it's really, really cool out there. So definitely recommend going here and checking this place out. And honestly, like if you're not working remotely, like what are you even doing? I remember like me about 3 years ago, you know, I was sitting literally in my parents' house. I had $500 to my name. I was failing with 3 different businesses, and I was stuck. And this was the life I dreamt of, you know, being able to like on a random Monday, like midday, around like lunchtime, be able to just like go out on a walk here while literally making money and just working from anywhere, working from my laptop, taking calls. That was the life I dreamt of, you know, and I've been able to build that. So it's crazy. It's like working remotely. It's like I feel like that's like the baseline right now. I can never see myself going into like a traditional job ever again and like working in an office, you know, working in a 9 to 5. So yeah, this is your sign to get yourself remote and learn how to sell, learn a skill and apply that in the right industry. That's really initially like all it takes. Everything that I did was just learning one single skill set, the most fundamental skill in business, and then applying that in the industry where I can have the most freedom and the highest paying commissions. That's literally how I make 10K a month, or at this point well over 10K a month, working remotely. That's a cheat code. Live by the beach, eat steak, take sales calls. That's the recipe for success. Man, just imagine this being your Monday lunch break, you know, being down by the sea in fucking Brazil, you know. It's crazy shit. Because I know the people back in Sweden where I used to live, literally it's cold, it's like -7 degrees and they're freezing their ass off and things like that. And I'm out here just because I focused on taking some risks and learning a skill. It's crazy. I'm not gonna like keep just beating a dead horse, but really, really nice to be out here in the sun, getting a tan going, and yeah, I just want to show you guys really what's possible to do, because like I've been living this life now for the last like 2 years pretty much, right? I just travel wherever I want, whenever I want, and it all became possible because I shifted from trying to find the best business to learn and like just making money online to learning a skill, actually getting good at something. If you just focus on the same thing, you will start making money and you will start seeing success and you'll be able to start having that life of freedom that you want for yourself. So I'm gonna enjoy the sun a bit more, get some grounding going, get myself in the water as well to cool down a bit, and then head up to the store. Now I'm gonna hop on one of these scooters and head up to the grocery store and get my steaks and the other stuff. So I'm not gonna film while being on these ones because I'm probably gonna fall and like get hurt and shit. So I'm just gonna get on this, head up to the grocery store, and I'll see you there. Just got back here home in the crib now, in the Airbnb, and time to get a bit more calls going. I have 2 more calls coming up pretty soon. So I just want to show you guys like a really realistic day in the life. You know, I don't really like do like these crazy like trips and go like jet skiing and like traveling all the time every single day. I don't think that's, to be honest, like I don't think that's very good to do when you're remote closer, because if you do that like all the time, it's very hard to be like dial in and actually have the time and energy to like improve at sales, you know? Anyways, now I'm gonna hop into my last call of the day, which is actually gonna be a call for my own offer where I help people get into remote sales in my inner circle. So excited for this call. This guy and me and him been talking for a while before this. He's really interested about getting into sales. So hop on the call now, probably gonna be a pretty easy close. And yeah, I'll check in with you guys after the call. And this is pretty much how it works. You know, it's super simple. You see, I show you guys like what my work actually looks like. I basically just hop into, right now I'm doing calls over Google Meet. So just hop into Google Meet meetings, talk with these guys, figure out like where they're at, what their goals are, and most of these guys already want to buy. They just have some questions or some like limiting beliefs that I need to kind of coach them through, and then we close the deal. And then my commissions are usually between like $200 per sale that I make, up to, if it's my own offer, it's usually between like 1 to 2K per sale that I make, you know. So it's very profitable. You know, I take a call, talk for like 30-45 minutes, and I can make it between like $200 to 2K, you know, doing that. So that's really what I do. You know, I sit from my computer here, take the calls, my laptop just like this, and work from anywhere, just close deals, having fun, helping people. So yeah, hop into this call now, and I'll see you guys afterwards. All right, so just wrapped up the call. It went really well. Ended up closing the guy. He couldn't pay everything up front, so we had to break it up into a 2-month payment plan. That happens sometimes for some people. But he was excited about joining, so excited to work with that guy. He's gonna be one of the clients inside of my inner circle. So you guys can see the amount that he paid right now. So he paid basically like 1K for this payment processor, and he's gonna pay the remaining amount in a month from now. So solid call, excited to work with this guy. And yeah, this is really like part of the game as well when you're working with people inside of high-tech closing. Some people can't pay everything up front, so then you just like make payment plans and kind of creative solutions to make it work for everyone, you know? So yeah, this was my last call of the day. Now I'm just gonna get some food in my system. I have my cleaner here, cleaning up. So at the moment we're sitting at just above 1.5K in commissions that I'm taking home from today, from the sales calls I've taken. So pretty solid day across like the one-on-one client and also the other sales call that I took earlier today. My aim is to be at around 2K per day, so we're not quite there. And to be honest, probably not gonna hit that today because I don't really have any more sales calls to take. But I'm gonna do a bit of follow-up in the DMs with some guys I've been talking about in the past, or talking with in the past, and hopefully get something through there. But otherwise, that's also the great thing about remote sales, you know, like you can have one day where you close no one, and then the next day you come in and you make like a lot of money, you close everyone, and you have like a 4 or like an 8K day, you know, by just closing way more people. So yeah, just wrapped up a solid one-on-one coaching call with one of my clients inside my inner circle, basically just helping him with sales, you know, getting his skill set dialed in to the point where he needs to be at in order for him to actually land his first role. So really good call. It's actually started raining outside right now. I don't know if you can see it, but the weather turned like complete shit. There's some crazy changes in weather out there, you know, like in the morning you have like 32 degrees and sun, and then like a couple hours later it's like raining like crazy. But I guess that's summers in Brazil. I don't know, it's my first time here. But anyways, solid call with this guy. And that's one of the things that I love the most about sales, you know, because when you're in sales, especially when you're a beginner and starting off with this guy, he's kind of new in sales, like you can have a very quick process of getting good at it. You know, you can learn extremely quickly if you just have a mentor. If you can have someone who's like already like been where you want to go, you can learn extremely quickly by just having someone give you feedback. You know, because this guy, for example, he's taking like he's doing a role playing call in the morning, like he's practicing with someone else inside of the group, and then in the afternoon he's getting feedback by me, and literally like tomorrow in the morning he can take action and like implement that feedback and already like have improved, be at like a new level, you know. And you can just do that every single day when you have a mentor who can give you feedback. It's crazy like how fast you can really improve in sales when you just have that very tight feedback loop, you know. And that's also why I help a lot of guys, you know, get into roles very, very quickly. It's because they come in, they get feedback every single day from me, and they improve very quickly, and they learn the principles, they practice it, and all that stuff. So because of that, they learn the skills very fast, and then they can get into a very, very good role very fast as well, because they're confident, because they're certain in it, you know. So quick thought I want to share. As you saw before, I bought a bunch of food as well. Got some steaks from the grocery store, and didn't really find like too good steaks. So the best steaks are usually at like the butcher shop, but those actually closed because it started raining now in the afternoon. And also got some olive oil. I found some really like high quality olive oil. I've been doing that because I haven't been able to find like the raw butter that I usually do. And I don't know if you guys are interested in diet. Let me know in the comments if you guys are interested, because I definitely like experimented a lot with diet when it comes to like dialing in my remote sales, kind of, you know, being focused on the calls, being able to like just have a lot of energy, build muscle, all that stuff. So I've been really like testing out a bunch of different diets, and I think that the stuff that I'm doing right now is really, really optimal in order to perform as a sales rep, you know. It allows me to save a lot of time, have a lot of energy, feel good, have a lot of mental clarity, and all that stuff. Basically what I eat right now is mostly like steak, raw eggs. I try to get raw butter or some type of like raw animal fat. If I can't get that, I do avocados and olive oil, like I said. And then basically it's like Himalayan, or whatever you say, like pink sea salt or salt, whatever you call it. And then also, yeah, raw cheese. That's a big thing. That's what I was filming in the store before. Raw cheese, that's the cheat code. Because when you can't get raw milk, which is pretty hard to get in a lot of places, and raw butter, raw cheese is always your best bet. You can pretty much get that anywhere. You know, in Argentina I was able to find it, in Spain I was able to find it. They pretty much have it in most grocery stores. If you just look for like Parmesan cheese, they have it. And the reason why you want to eat that is because it gives you a lot of like good like bacteria and things like that. It's really good for your digestion. It makes you feel better. It makes your skin hydrated. It makes your hair better. Like it makes everything. You just have way more energy when you have raw dairy in your diet. You know, so definitely try it out if you're in sales. If you want to get into sales or just like have better focus in general, just like try out the diet stuff that you see right now. It really is a big game changer. Because I remember before when I was taking sales calls and I was eating carbs and like all these different things, so like oatmeal and things like that, my energy was just like this. I would have calls in the morning, perform really, really well, and then in the afternoon I would just have like a complete dip in energy, you know, because I didn't have really consistent and like didn't have a good diet basically. So try it out, let me know how it goes. Quick shot of some organic olive oil going down here, and then we're heading out to the gym for a sick back workout. Let's get it. Out here on the way to the gym, and it started pouring down now, so yeah, I'm gonna have to hurry, get a scooter over here and speed over to the gym. But anyways, quick thing I want to share with you guys, something I notice a lot when like traveling. I mentioned this before as well, but I just wanted to kind of expand on it, because I think a lot of people they dream of this like nomad lifestyle of like traveling around and like not being bound to anywhere, which is also why I got into entrepreneurship and like remote sales in the first place, just to be able to like travel around, not be stuck anywhere and things like that. But what I've noticed is that after actually living that lifestyle, it's not as good as a lot of people make it out to be. Because the thing is, what happens is when you travel around, you know, it's always like you go somewhere and then you have to find like a gym to go to, you have to find like the grocery store, you have to find like you have to kind of like relocate yourself, and like everything, there's always this like mental energy that goes into just like relocating, which takes a lot of time and effort to go through, you know. And that's what I've noticed as well, especially when you're like trying to get better at the skill and trying to like perform in a job and things like that. It's very hard to like do that at the same time as you're like constantly moving around. Especially like the last couple of months, I noticed it a lot when I was traveling more. I was in like 4 different countries in like 1 month, and like 1 week each, and it really just threw off my focus, and it made me way more like distracted. I had less mental bandwidth to put on to get into where I want to go, you know. So I think that's something to keep in mind. I definitely think it's worth like experimenting with and like trying out. But I think in the long term, it's definitely better to just be somewhere because you can just locked in and put all your mental energy into just moving the thing that you want to move forward, instead of having to worry about like where things are and like trying to figure out where the gym is and like all that's getting into your routines and that kind of mundane, normal stuff. These cars are drifting around out there. All right, just finished a banger gym session here, back session and also some biceps. Really good stuff. Almost got attacked by a dog on the way here. You know, I was on my scooter and the dog just ran and like starting like biting me on the leg and shit. Crazy shit, but we made it to the gym, got a session done. Now I'm gonna head over to the grocery store once again and get some more stuff, pick it up, and then I'll see what I get up to tonight. Might meet up with someone out here or just have a chill night at the crib. And stay tuned because I have one important message for you in just a second. But for right now, I also want to mention the fact that this is really good practice for me, because like it's obviously kind of weird to like go around in public and just like film yourself talking to a camera. So it's definitely some good practice, just like get myself out of my comfort zone, just going around and talking like this into the camera, you know. So yeah, good stuff. I'll see you guys soon. Gyms here in Brazil are really good, but very distracting though, I have to say. They're very distracting gyms, if you know what I mean. It's hard to kind of stay focused on what you're doing, but it's good nevertheless. All right, so back now, showered up, been sitting here just doing a bit of like follow up, some work, confirming some calls for tomorrow, and it's like some normal like closer stuff that you always do every single day, confirming next day's calls. And just admin work, following up with people I spoke with in the past, you know. So no new deals yet. We're still sitting at 1.5k in commissions for me personally for the day. So okay, Monday, not really where I want to be. I want to be at 2k at least. So definitely gonna have to like run that up tomorrow. But like I said before, it can always change very quickly when you're in sales. That's the great thing about it. It's like one day can be low, next day can be crazy good, you know. And it's not even like a really bad day, you know. Because I remember like 2 years ago when I started getting into remote sales and I closed my like first deal ever and I made like $200 in a day. I was like over the moon, like super excited about it, you know. And now I'm sitting here like trying to make 2k per day. So things change very quickly when you just like focus on one thing, stick to it, and you stop jumping ships. And that's the biggest lesson I want you to take away from this video, is the reason why I've been able to like get to a point now where I can live this life, make 2k per day, like be able to travel and just like make money by just living this lifestyle I showed you today, is because I focus on learning one skill and getting really good at one thing and sticking with one thing for a long time. I see so many people, they try one thing for a week and then they change, you know. I did that myself. I did it for freaking 2 years, you know. I did SMMA, I did dropshipping, I did affiliate marketing, all these different things, you know, jump from thing to thing to thing. Never made any money with it, never made any like meaningful money with it, because I was just jumping from thing to thing to thing. So please just stick with one thing and you will see success. It's all about learning skills and focusing on getting good at stuff instead of trying to make money with the best business model, you know. If you guys make that shift after watching this video, like you will have so much more likelihood of getting to where you want to go. Just pick skills to get good at, pick sales if you want to do that, marketing, whatever it is, you know, and get good at that skill instead of trying to start your own business and trying to just make money doing that, you know. Still takes hard work, as you can see. Like I'm not just living that crazy lifestyle where I'm like flying private jets and things like that. I haven't gotten there quite yet. We're getting there soon, so stay tuned to not miss out on that. But like you can have the lifestyle that you want, where you can like travel, make well over 10k a month, be able to even make like 2k per day, be able to set your own hours, decide where you want to work from, all that good stuff, by just learning a skill and working for a business like I'm doing, you know. So if you're interested in getting into it, I have my inner circle that you can join if you're interested in working closer with me and getting coaching and getting opportunities from my network. If you want access to that, click the link below this video and you can book a call with me and we'll chat. But I'm gonna wrap up this video right now. What happened is it started actually raining way more right now. So I was gonna see a girl out here, but I actually decided to cancel on her because it's raining too much. I don't really want to go out. I'm just gonna like chill at home, maybe watch a movie or something, and then just have some steak. I'm gonna cook up some steak and gonna have some raw cheese, and then just head to bed pretty early tonight. So that's pretty much it. Pretty chill day today. Not a lot of stuff happening, and partly due to the weather, partly due to just like this is how most of my days look. To be honest, like I don't always travel and do all crazy things. I mostly sit down, work, take calls, and enjoy the beach and things like that. So that's today for you guys. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. If you want more of these like vlog style day in life videos, comment down below. If you have any questions, if you want help with anything, or yeah, things like that, DM me on Instagram. My link is down below and I reply to all DMs. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you very soon in the next video. Take care. Ciao.